Okay. On the 23rd of March, 2010, President Barack Hussein Obama signed into law the Health Care Reform Bill. This, of course, was a historic day for all Americans, but this may not really be a good thing for all of us. According to Sean Tully from CNN Money, there are 5 main freedoms that Americans lose under Obamacare. To share with you my concerns about the new health care reform, I accessed healthreform.gov, the New York Times, and FortuneCNNMoney.com. 3 of the issues seem to be really occupying people's minds nowadays, so I want today to explore 3 of the 5 main issues that Mr. Tully discussed. The first one is freedom to choose what's in your plan. The second is freedom to keep your existing plan. And the third is freedom to choose your doctor. The first one, freedom to choose what's in your plan. The truth is that the government decides the minimum amount of benefits. Among the stipulations that the new health care reform has mandated, the government requires that the policy you choose covers your child until they're 26 years of age. The bill also allows the Department of Health and Human Services to add to the list of required benefits based on the recommendations from a committee of experts. So therefore, Americans would not have the ability to choose what's in their policy. When people take the time to really read the fine print, they realize that what he's talking about just isn't true. Plain and simple, it's a fact. Okay, 2, freedom to keep your existing plans. The government makes it nearly impossible for you to actually keep your policy. One of the biggest driving points that the President seems to emphasize is that individuals will be able to keep their existing insurance plan. This may be true, but it doesn't last for a very long time. Health insurance payers are classified into 2 different categories according to the government. The first group is the ERISA. It's the Employee Retirement Security Act of 1974. The bill gives the ERISA employers a 5-year grace period, meaning that the companies will have 5 years to deliver their policies just like usual. However, after the 5 years, they must then go ahead and adhere to the rules of the government. So whatever the government has in place for the rules and stipulations that you have to meet, after the 5 years, you have to meet their criteria. So then the second group is the rest of us who have already gotten insurance before the health care bill has gone into effect. And so after the first year, if the company changes anything to do with its policy, you have to drop that company and go and find the government's policy. They just tell you anything they change, anything at all, then you have to go ahead and go with the government thing. So it's kind of scummy. Okay, the third one is the freedom to choose your doctors. Individuals under the government's plan will have to get their care through a system called medical home. Medical home is similar to an HMO. You are assigned a primary doctor, and the doctor controls your access to any other doctor that you may wish to see. These doctors and specialists then have to control whether or not you can have special tests done, like MRIs or something like that. If they decide you can do it, then that's fine, but if not, there's no way you can do it. They have control over everything that you get. It is clear that the bill holds much in the way of stipends and misleadings. It is important for us to realize that complete control in the wrong hands is really, really dangerous. The president, I'm not going to sit there and act like I know more than him. I don't know what it's like to be president, but he also doesn't know what it's like to be in the day of one of our lives, you or me or anybody. He doesn't know what it's like, and I don't know what it's like for him. But he was put into office, he asked for the job, he got the job. His job is to be in there and take care of us. He needs to think about what we want in our country. He needs to think about what's best for us. And making it to where there's that much control in somebody's hands, it's irresponsible. Plain and simple. That's really, really dumb that you would put that much control. Yeah, supposedly, some people think he's a great president. That's fine. But what if someone else comes along that they don't believe in? What if they think someone else is much more corrupt than him? If someone else comes along and gets a hold of it, they're going to manipulate it. They're going to use it to where those people who have the power and have the money, they can do whatever they want and it's going to help them. And then the rest of us who don't agree with them or don't have as many opportunities as them, we're going to suffer because of it. So it's dumb. The whole reason this country was founded was for us to have freedom. We had other countries where they were deciding what you wanted. If you disagreed with them, they could throw you in jail for as long as they wanted. And now we're going to have something like that in our country. It's just one step that's going to lead to another. They cannot have that much control in our country and it still be safe. It's reckless and irresponsible for him.